Whether you own a digital camera, an MP3 player, a PDA, almost everything nowadays, even my phone has digital media in it. And a digital media reader can save you both time and confusion. Here to give us the lowdown on picking the reader that best suits your needs, once again, ladies and gentlemen, Roger Chang.
Wow, this is what, the third block?
I know, you own this show, dude. Let me ask you, though. My camera has a cable. I just plug it into the computer. My PDA has a cable. I just plug. Why do I need a reader?
One, simplicity. I mean, if you have all these devices, especially if you have more than one, if you have, most people average 2 or 3.
Yeah, yeah.
And you got these all plugged in. You constantly plug it into the computer.
You got to find the cable.
You got to find the cable, got to find the dongle, got to find the software. Because all those require software driver installs, but they don't install just the driver. They install the photo imaging editor, music manager, address book, a lot of stuff that I don't want.
So instead, you're saying pop the memory out of the device and put it into one of these.
Put it in one of these.
It's already connected all the time.
And if I want, I can use it as a storage device, share it amongst friends without having to give them my camera. I can give them a $20. For example, this PNY averages like 15 to 20 bucks. I don't have to worry about if I give this to my friend to use overnight, because if it breaks, it breaks. It's 20 bucks.
It's not the end of the world.
It's not the $200 camera that I bought.
Is it faster?
I find it faster recognizing the media than having it in my camera, because sometimes when the camera
you got to switch the connection.
Got to turn it on. I mean, overall, plug in, that time alone is quicker than trying to plug in the camera, turn it on, make sure it's on the right setting, and then accessing the camera that way.
Now that one only handles one type of media.
This only handles one type of memory.
It's compact flash.
Compact flash, and you'll find a lot of these. They'll either be smart media only, compact flash, memory stick, and oftentimes these are meant for people who only use one type of memory. For example, I only have one of these because that's all I use, compact flash.
Look at all the kinds of memory there are now.
There's so many different kinds of memories. And it's kind of weird because a lot of people are getting confused.
There's smart media, compact flash, magic stick, 2 kinds.
Yes.
There's the micro drive.
There's a micro drive.
There's that's XD.
That's the new XD. This is the brand new format that just came out.
And then of course MMC. And there's 2 flavors of that too.
And it gets all really confusing. And then do I have to buy 8 of these?
Right.
Or can I just buy 1 of these, which makes everything.
It's funny because my camera uses that. My camera uses that. My phone uses that. My other camera uses that. I have a Clie that uses. I mean, I have all of these.
Even if you wanted to stick to one, you really don't have that option anymore, because so many devices stick with a particular format.
So what do you recommend?
Get a multi-reader, especially if you're dealing with, for example, one of our coworkers bought a digital camera that uses 4 different types of media. So it can get. But
Does this handle all of those?
This handles pretty much all of them. And if you notice, it only has 3 slots, but actually it handles 4 types of media. And I'm going to reach around and hold this.
Just put some in there. This is the XD.
This is the new XD.
That's that new one from Olympus that really threw me for a loop, because I can't read it in anything.
It's and it's one of the few multi-readers I found that actually support XD.
So you might want to look for one like that.
And if you can see on the screen behind you, automatically pops
it popped up already.
Popped up.
This is the Lexar. What's in there.
This is the Lexar.
Look at that. So I immediately saw it as the M drive.
It saw it as the M drive, and if you go back, scroll down.
Scroll down here.
And you'll notice that there's all
2.
these there's 4 removable drives corresponding to each of the empty slots in this media reader. So other than the fact that the XD uses the same slot as the smart media, I can actually use compact flash.
If there's physical room, you could put more than one.
There's physical room. I could stick in the same time, and I've actually transferred files between.
That's a nice feature. Is that USB 1 or USB 2?
This is USB 2. It works backward compatible with USB 1. You won't get the speed.
Do you see a speed improvement?
I don't. It depends on the type of media you use. You oftentimes see this kind of new compact flash called
the 2X.
The 2X. You'll see a speed in that, but if you have one of the earlier versions,
it's slow.
It's slow, and also between brands, you actually notice a read-write difference, because most people don't realize the compact flash actually has a memory controller in it that actually does the reading and writing.
It's an IDE device.
So depending on what kind of chipset they use inside, it will determine the speed of the device.
So you like that Lexar? You also have one from SanDisk there?
Yes, I also have the SanDisk. And one thing I want to mention, not specifically about the SanDisk.
How that stands up like that,
but
with a little stand and everything.
But all memory readers, for example, if I use this micro drive, on the box on the micro drive, CF2 form factor doesn't mean I can automatically use it in a CF2 reader. Even if it does fit, because there's a voltage requirement for the drive.
It has to be powered.
It has to be powered. So some of the earlier readers will not support the micro drive, and you actually want to check on the box. So if you get like on the box, it'll actually kind of explicitly state if it supports the IBM microdrive on it.
And I would suggest, even if you don't have a micro drive or an XD card now, that you get one that does all of that. It's not going to cost you much more, and you will then have the capability down the road.
And that you mentioned USB, you can also get these in FireWire flavors as well. Ooh. If you have a Mac, or like if you have a FireWire-enabled PC, you can. The transfer speeds are unbelievably fast. Compared with USB.
Who makes that FireWire?
This one's actually a Lexar as well. And this is only a CF reader as well.
Okay, so I need. That's for the camera guys.
It's for the camera guys, and it's for people who deal with 5, 12, and up.
The big size ones.
Big size memory cards where you need to transfer a lot of information.
All right. Hey, very good. You recommend these? What kind of price range are we talking about?
You're looking, for example, anywhere from $15 all the way up to $50, $55 for a multi-reader.
Okay. Very cool. Roger Cheng, definitely a must-have. So if you want to know more about multi-card readers, 6-in-1 and 7-in-1 readers, go to our website, techtv.com/call4.